Alright, we've got Domino here, which is our fluffy duffy Pomeranian, and we are going to, we may muzzle, I'm not sure, he hasn't been in for a minute, but sometimes he seems to be getting snappy. I am going to kind of do a sanitary first, I think. And you want to be careful if he snaps. Look how puffy he is, my gosh. He's really got some work, we got some work ahead of us here. Haven't seen him in a minute, so just never can tell. He came in. I know you got that worried look here. I'm gonna just have him stand up, don't get mad at me. I'm gonna have him stand up, and the first thing we're gonna do is, he doesn't want to do that. No, let me see. We have to have him stand up. I know there's poop back there. It's a must. So let me get my hands free here so I can actually maneuver him a little bit. Come here, Domino. Come here, Domino. I'm gonna put this over here. Okay, don't get mad. I'm sorry, that was kind of loud. So he has bad knees. I can feel him every time I work with him, so. It's a lot of work. I'm just gonna clean out and tunnel out. Look at all this poop. Tunnel out this poop area first. It's a must. Let me see with my 10. He's borderline matted in there, you know what I mean? But for some reason, their hair is a lot easier to brush out when it's really tangled up. You see all that? You guys can't really see it, but you see all that poop down there? Yeah. It's the first thing I like to do because I don't want to brush or anything. I don't want to get in there, you know what I mean? Until I get all that out. Because you can smell it and everything like that. So this is what I do on him, or if I'm asked or told. I'm not going to see him for a while, so we're going to clean all this out. He's intact, I already knew that, so I'm going to go this way, clean all this. You guys see all that? I'm here, I might as well just do this. I'm with a 10, so I'm going to come up. I'm going to cut it sideways like that, cut through the mat so I can brush it out easy in a minute. Hopefully it's not too matted, otherwise I'm going to just take that down a bit more. This is kind of, you can also do this with your 10. Just skim it, skim it how you are going to trim it anyway, okay? Skim everywhere. It's not scissoring, but to me it's pretty much the same to skim here. Create your shapes with skimming. He's got a lot of knots and mats, not mats, I take that back, tangles. Burrs, you see all these tangles in here? That's what they're there for. I'm just kind of talking out loud because I don't know if you guys can actually see all that. Skim, skim, skim. Use the back of your hand here. We'll come back and shape it up later. I'm going to go around and just skim. That way you can kind of see, oh, this is what I'm working with here. Okay? I'll come back in and brush in a minute. I'm going to kind of hollow out kind of where the leg would be. Inside of the legs here. A little bit, just a tiny bit, so I can get through the coat. Some of that leave-in, oh, that was water. Some of the leave-in conditioner. Kind of just help me work through this. Start at your lowest point. And you've seen the other Pomeranian that this is how you brush a dog. So lowest point. There's like all kinds of stuff everywhere in here, you guys. Got the dog upstairs. I couldn't do it without it. He would be sitting down right now. When he first came to me, he was a biter. She had to find me. She drives over 40 minutes to get to me. She couldn't find someone to groom him. And now we're past that. Sometimes we get past it. A little unpredictable, but not so unpredictable I have to muzzle him. You know, so that's good. I've come a long way. But the licking, I'm constantly paying attention here. Okay, okay. I don't really use this tool, but you must have one of these. If you are grooming, this is amazing. If you need one, please let me know. I don't really use it very often, but it is really handy when I need it. It's not just running a comb, it's like breaking up what's gotten pretty close together. He might bite me here, so. It's not fun. It's not going to do anything, but it'll help me a little bit. It'll help me a little bit. Move faster. Not have to worry so much. I'm barely just trying to get stuff out of the way. Just dead. Dead hair just hanging in the way. Nails are really long. You're okay, Domino. Look at all that, just in the arm. Not. Don't hold your breath, dude. Look at all that. Just dead, just hanging out in there waiting for someone to brush it out. So even though he's small, I'm not doing a small bristle brush or it'll take me too long. It's a large bristle brush. Got some static, come back to your water or your leave-in conditioner. Put it sprayed on yourself, shoot. A lot of this is also, what I don't get is going to blow dry out. So you want to try to get all you can now so that your salon's not extremely hairy. how this comes in handy right here. It's going to pull all that out. He's kind of this side to me, makes my reach real much harder with my shoulder here. Let me just turn here. I don't know, if you want to sit, that's fine, but this tool is not cheap, okay? It's not cheap, so you can make do with your mat breaker. You can make do with this. This is just a little less rigid. It's got some bumps in there to pull and strip at this, not strip, pull and kind of cut into those mats, but tangles, but not like totally cut them out like this with like a razor. You can make do here if you had this only. You could make do, but I'm not going to. I like this one better for this type of situation. He doesn't want to sit, so the dog upstairs is going to be so essential here. Can't move fast if I have to hold him up. So I'm going to do what I can and then come back and put the dog upstairs in back on the room. Can't just stretch the top coat. Like, I'm gonna get him to stand, but I'm gonna get him to stand now. You have to start back here. You're not gonna get every single piece of hair inside the brush. Feel how thick it is. Nope, none of that. Come on. I need you to stand up. We have a lot of work to do. doesn't want to stand up. That's what's going on. Don't worry. He's fine. He's just not wanting to stand up. So I really like to see him about once every 2 months, but Mom has 2 jobs and she works overnights and late night shifts, and I get it, but the cost of the groom is according. So even if it's just a lot of brushing, so come in often. Come in every 2 months at minimum, every month if you can do it, if you're not brushing at home, okay? And it's not you, sometimes the dog will not let you brush, I get it, but come in more often, even if it's just a brush out only. It's just a lot. It's just, it's saving so much brushing for one, like you save 6 months of brushing for a 1 hour situation, right? It's a lot on the dog. Like we're Domino, we've had lots of flea problems with Domino. I think we finally got it kicked, but she lives in an apartment, so it's really hard to get control of it for years. I just saw some what looked like flea dirt, so I have my guard up now. It's a busy Saturday, but if I see fleas, I will shut down to protect clients, so I have to keep my eyes open. Like if I see fleas that are a lot, and right here, although this is white hair, you would think that you could see them. You can't. Yeah, they really just hide really well. It's June 2018, so they're about to show up. The fleas are about to show up. They haven't showed up yet. And I don't really talk about it a lot, but I do wash my hands a lot. So in between, like right now, I've got to do nails on another dog that's almost done drying. We'll switch out. She'll go to that table. I'll go wash my hands, and then I'll do a nail trim. So wash your hands. I know that a lot of groomers are not doing that. So if you can make a mental note, try to keep your hands clean between dogs. Like start with a fresh set of hands. You never know what you might be switching out, passing it along. Or to yourself, you know. It's not going to be a perfect situation. You've got a busy clinic or a busy groom salon, but keep washing your hands, okay, people? Okay. This is where I'm going to leave it. The rest is going to come out during the blow dry. Okay. All right, we'll be back. So this is Domino. Literally, was saying there was going to be a lot of hair. This is after there's hair flying around everywhere.
That's why you need a face mask.
That's why you need a face mask. It's exactly right. Where do you think that hair is going? Do you think it's going in your lungs or what? Okay, woof! I'm just walking through there and there's hair all over me. And I brushed him. It's not like he didn't get a brush down. Woo! That's a lot of hair, Domino. For real. I'm going to get my situation kind of contained here. let's do it all over again. Here we go. I'm gonna do a little bit of leave-in conditioner. I need him to stand. I mean, I really need him to stand up. So we're going to use a dog up stand here. Come on, Domino. We have to do this. Okay, you gotta stand up for me. See, I'm switching hands, right? Keep your hands balanced so you don't get wore out on one doggy. Excuse me. Shut the door back there, please. The outside door, I mean. Told him to sweep and stuff so that try to keep clean in between dog grooming. It's real hard, but just really try to keep your station clean. And it is hard. You guys have no idea some of these salons that are really, really busy to sweep or just hire a cleaner. That's all they do all day is check people in and clean. Trying to keep up with the demand. It is a busy industry, so. Very rarely a grooming salon doesn't want to say no if you call in, so. Stay busy, stay real busy, and try to clean in between. Mom's out. Mom's sitting in the lobby right now. Mailman!
Yeah, good work, buddy.
What's up, mailman?
Oh, I guess I did came late because I had to go carry off another round, and by the time I got here and nobody came.
Was that yesterday?
Yeah.
Or was it the day before? Because we missed it the day before, no one came. I was like, what the heck?
Thursday I was off. I was off Thursday.
You are not allowed to have a day off, man.
You always on, I guess.
You're not allowed to have a day off, okay?
I gotta take a break from this.
I'm just kidding, man.
From this madhouse.
Hopefully you get 2 days off at least.
Yeah.
Hopefully. I wish they were back to back for you.
We got a lot, but we didn't get to it. So I like that Monday.
Can you come back?
Come Monday?
Come back today. No, we'll see you Tuesday, David. We'll see him Tuesday, David.
All right.
Tuesday, man.
Tuesday.
Ooh, it's flying around still. Good gosh. If it's still a little damp, a tiny bit damp, that's fine. You need that moisture to kind of help you get through. You don't want to brush dog completely bone dry usually, so moisture or that leave-in conditioner really helps you with that, you know. Use it to your advantage. Trying to split it here, like just this side right now is what I'm working on. That side I'm going to come down the tail here too, so I don't have to come back to the tail, but you can just feel it, what you need to do. You can just feel what's going on in there. I'm going to take this up a bit because when he's pooping, this is what he's going to look like. It's going to go like, all this is in the way. So we're going to come back to that, but we got to get it all brushed out first. You do have to use that stand, man. We do need you to stand up. I can't even see what's going on if you're not standing up. It's too much hair. So I'll give you a break from the dog up stand, but it is coming back under there. Trim the skin out. Check yourself. Oh, you just won't. You don't want to stand up, man. I'm going to come back to the groom loop area. Keep going around. So I like to start on the back leg. So this side, now we're going to start on this side from the back forward. Serious puffball. every now and then I catch myself looking at the whole picture, and it's I'm like, don't do that, Dee Dee. Just look at this right here, get through that, and then look at the next. And then you can take that all through your life. You can just look at what you need to look at right now. See it out there, see the big picture, but just focus here until you can get to here. And you can take that type of advice all around, like your whole life. I know where I want to be. I'm just going to focus right here until I get to here, okay? And get through that first. Because this, if you look at this, could be like, whoa, gosh, it's overwhelming. I could never do that. No, don't do that. You can see we're going to go through this entire coat, hair by hair. You can see that. You're going to go through life, hair by hair, okay? If you're in a tough spot right now, you're going to get past that, and you're going to be over here before you know it. So you just keep pushing through. I just felt like I needed to say that. But see, look how many tools I need. On this guy, I only need about, including a clipper to do the pads. You could do a couple different options for grooming, right? But clippers with the 40, clippers with the 10, then the dematter, and this other dematter style, this one at the start. But you could easily get away with this. Comb, brush. Comb and brush is essential if you're going to handle any kind of hair with animals. Comb and brush. And then obviously Zoom Groom for those of you who just have short hair breeds. Zoom Groom and Pomeranian depending on the situation. But with him, you can see most of the job is just with a few tools, okay? And then by the time I get done, I will have used a pair of shears on him, which is, shears means scissors, if you don't know that. Cotton is in the bath right now, if you guys haven't figured that out. Isn't he doing great, you guys? He's doing so good, isn't he? Can you imagine he wants to bite sometimes? Can't imagine it. Can't imagine we went through that already. We're past it. We passed it, huh, Domino? I have a little static on myself, so I'm going to use this. It's just water for me. Maybe a little bit on the table here. If you haven't figured it out, don't brush a dog and itch your face. I'll try to use a pinky or something like that, or my mask for the most part, or the top of my smock, or my shirt. But don't, if you want to itch your face, you're kind of itching your face all day until you actually shower. I don't know why, but sometimes I can get away with just washing my whole face in the sink. But especially cats, I don't know what. The dander, which is the dried spit on the hair, really makes you itch your face. If you itch your eye or itch your face while you're grooming, it's over. You'll be doing it the rest of the day. So use your mask, use your shirt. It's really hard to have a designated towel. I used to try that, have a designated towel to wipe your face. But if you don't keep that baby covered up, it's gonna get hairy, and then you shouldn't use it, you know. Whew, hair's flying everywhere, even in my eyeball. Whew. Almost done. Whatever's in there, I'm trying to cut through it a little bit. see the knots in here, we're gonna cut those out. Well, because I'm working on my neck, I need to lower this. Big knot here, both huge ones. Those are just gonna get, that's why the puffiness, because it's so matted up there, we're gonna shave those out. Look how big this is. Real hard too. Look at this. Look how big that is. I'm gonna save this one. I know she's cool with me, but still. Cool with me means like if I have to make a judgment call, she's cool with it, you know. Is that in a dangerous area? Yeah, I couldn't even make it out, man. I was just using my my fingertips, feeling it. I'm just trying to make sure we didn't nick any part of the ear. Can't even tell, we'll see. You can't even tell. It's so puffy. Can't tell that was there. Almost done, Jonna. You okay out there? Okay, great, great. Hold on. That's good, David. He's doing I can hear Cotton doing some coughing, and that's a done deal right there for me. That's done. We're done with that.
You done?
What are you working on?
That's it.
Yes. A little bit more. I love leave-in conditioner. It's a big deal to me. We're not close. We're almost done. Not all the way though. Smell? shape up the ears here. We got a couple, we still have some knots in here. Oh yeah, some big ones here. This is Matt's. I gotta do is the only I have to do is the only thing I have to do is face, but everything else you should be able to help me just knock out. He wasn't doing that with me, so something's up.
He doesn't like water.
No, he was fine earlier.
Well, I don't know what's up. They're just looking at each other.
Done. His tail's brushed? His ears are brushed?
Yep.
You can comb through them?
Yep. Double check.
Here, but use a sanitizer real fast. I'm not trying to do a haircut here, I'm just trying to shape up the ears. Make them kind of pop out like that, it's so cute. Yeah, that's cute, right? We gotta trim all this stuff. Oh. Come on, buddy. Jonna, do you want to have David help you pick out the harnesses? See which one, if there's any out there that will work for you, and I'll try them on.
Yeah, there's one that I'm looking at. I don't know if it'll fit him or not, though.
Yeah, I need to make sure it fits before you purchase. I prefer that. And those harnesses, David, I don't know if they're all on the floor. Can you make sure where they're at? Those fabric ones, choke free. Yeah, his body is different, you know what I mean, than the hair, so.
It depends on if he's freshly groomed. It's easier to get a harness on, but when he's not, his hair is so, yeah, I know it's a medium doesn't fit, because I have a medium at home, and it doesn't fit when he's gone.
What you can do is you can also pre-order, and then once it comes in, we can have it for you. If you want that specific brand, okay? Do I have any larges out there at all in that brand? We can at least try it on, and then if you don't like that color, we can pre-order.
Yeah, I went onto the website and looked at a couple colors I like. I don't like that one up there, but I know that should be a large. It's gotta be like a small. Yeah, I mean, I have a medium and a blue at home, and he's out from that. I like the Velcro, but I think they're all.
I'm telling you, I really like those, the ones I pointed at.
Well, I was going to tell you about the thing with June.
Oh yeah, you can, I'm on video, do you care?
No.
If you don't care about your story, you can leave the names out and come kind of talk to me while I'm still grooming.
Yeah, so.
Do you want me to try on the large?
Yeah.
David, please bring it back here so I'll have it ready when I'm
I
ready.
don't know if he's going to be large or
Yeah, sure.
So, she's putting on the harness backwards.
So your pet sitter or your pet walker
Yeah.
keeps coming over. So she's not helping right now, right?
No, and it's been a few months. So she was having a few problems, and she would text me and say, you know, he's snapping at me, so I couldn't get the harness on. I couldn't take him out. So she let him out on the balcony, whatever.
What?
Just,
Weird.
Yeah,
Okay.
he is a potty pet thing.
But odd. This is.
Yeah.
I mean, do you pay her?
Yeah.
Okay, you pay her, and she comes over. She can't walk him, put the harness on, so she just lets him on the patio.
So yeah, I mean,
Okay.
and I told her to do that. I'm like, just play with him, pet him, let him out on the patio.
Give him some
At least-
special
At
time.
least he's getting some interaction.
Okay.
Because I work long hours, so you know she.
But you would not want her to just throw a lead on and go for a walk. You want that
He's
harness.
gotta have a harness.
Okay,
When he-
not the lead, because the lead is just fine.
Well, when
a
he
simple
pulls,
lead.
and he has a little bit of
Trachea issues?
Yeah,
Okay.
trachea issues.
So you would prefer her do the patio than to go on the? Do you feel what I'm asking? You're okay with it that she didn't take him without the harness?
Yeah, I mean, at that point, I'm in Dallas. I can't do anything about it. You know.
Well, if I had texted you and I said, well, I couldn't get the harness on, so I put a lead on and we went for a walk, would that have been okay? You're cringing, so that would be no. That would be that's fine. That's fine. So that would be no. So keep
I'm
going.
worried about the whole trachea.
You got it. Okay.
Yeah,
So,
and he does pull, and he.
and so that was okay that she made that call.
Yeah.
Mhm,
Well,
right.
she texted me, and I was at work, so I texted her back.
Okay.
So she had that issue once or twice here or there. She texts me. Next time she comes, he's fine. But I have seen, you know how the harness clips. I've seen hair on the harness, and you know
Oh yeah, you tear it
You know
out.
how hairy-
you know how, yeah, you
you know
pull
how
it.
hairy he is. So
Mhm.
And
You got a big strand of hair all up in the clip? Oh, yeah.
So
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
putting the harness on him. I can hold down his hair, get it on him in like 2 seconds flat.
So can I, okay.
I think she's having some issues, like she's older. So I think she's having some issues getting
Maybe clipping it, or
clipping it and getting it on, getting his hair not in it and just getting it on in general because you really can't see.
Yeah,
So
you
I think
can.
she's a little bit older, so she might have some, dexterity.
Arthritis.
Yeah.
Who knows?
Yeah.
Right?
So, and I think he's getting frustrated.
Okay.
His hair might be getting caught in it.
Okay.
And I did see her put it on. I had her come over while I was there, and she put it on upside down.
Okay. Wow.
And I think that.
So then that's
him-
also letting you know,
him
like, what the
walking-
heck?
Him walking in that upside down with his hair caught in it, I think he was just kind of done.
And that's probably why he's nipping her.
Yeah, and he's
Maybe.
never done it with me.
Right.
So I think he was just kind of done because he always wants to go out for a walk. So I think he was just kind of done. And at that point, I wanted to see what she was doing. So I asked her to come over while I was there just to see what he was doing.
And that's good because what is going on, right?
To see what he was doing, how he was reacting. And the second she lifted his legs, she didn't even get the harness to that point. He snapped.
Okay.
And then she got really scared. She was already nervous before she
Yeah.
went.
Okay.
She was already nervous, and dogs pick up on that. So, like I trust her a lot, like with my house and
Okay.
the house keys and everything. I think I know his personality. I think he's just done, and he's not gonna let her walk him. And I think I don't really think it. She said the harness was hard to get on, but I had the Velcro before, the one that I bought from you, where it Velcroed and it snapped, and I was still seeing hair like.
In that.
Yeah, and she is a dog sitter or not a dog trainer friend, and she said, well, my friend.
She's a what?
She's a sitter, but she has a friend that's a dog trainer.
Okay.
She said I'd be more than happy to let you talk to her or whatever.
About what?
About just the issues like what Domino's having because, for like an actual dog trainer, my friend that worked did it and she paid $800 and I can't afford $800 for a dog trainer just to fix an issue that I'm not having.
Do you guys think she needs a dog trainer? Answer's probably gonna be no.
Yeah.
Based off of what we had, come on.
Yeah.
The worst thing is hard knees. So, if, I don't know. We gotta watch what you're doing with the knees, okay?
Yeah.
Not you, but you know what I'm saying? Like, the worst thing here I can tell is just, definitely he's got some.
He's got the knee.
Yeah, I would watch his knees however you're walking him or holding him or whatever,
Yeah, that's why whenever
But as much as we went through that snapping episode a long time ago, we've come a long way. Look, he's not even,
Yeah.
I don't even have to put a muzzle on him. So.
Yeah, I don't.
At
the point where, I trust her and I hate to go through finding another dog sitter. I haven't yet.
But I'm wondering, I just wish you lived. Can you move now? Are you ready to move?
I actually am.
I'm ready for you to move.
So my lease is up at the end of August.
We talked about real estate, so this is, you don't have to don't disclose everything.
Okay.
Because I'm recording.
Yeah, so I actually am ready to move and get a house with a
Okay.
yard.
Okay.
Or a duplex, something with
Okay.
a small yard.
To buy or rent?
To rent.
Rent, okay.
Right now,
Okay.
to rent. Yeah.
And you still want to do that area over there, right?
I'm a little more flexible now because I was wanting to stay in the area for my dog sitter because I was used to her.
What if we all...
It's kind of far.
I know, but just imagine you have someone, if we trade that, right?
Yeah. Yeah, we can definitely.
Because
talk
we
about
have
that.
we have our room on Airbnb. It's been booked nonstop, and since we last talked about that stuff, it was man, we got a hot tub now. And we
you got one finally?
One of those really nice massage chairs.
Yeah.
I mean, it is a really great Airbnb.
Okay.
So
Well, yeah.
now it's things are kind of evolving. So
We can definitely talk about that. Things have changed. I don't have to stay in that area, but I do have to. If I get my own place, I want to stay closer to Dallas, but I'm not stuck in that same area now.
Right.
So,
Right.
I have it's gonna fall off the table. I have a second job.
Mm-hmm.
So my second job is in that area, but I think there's flexibility with me.
I think it's, this is me. If I had the blessing that I could live with somebody and we could, where it's like, this is my roommate and we all just tag team the thing, like, you
Yeah.
get home, you let everyone out. I get home, I let her, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
That would be a price I couldn't even ask for because that just
Yeah.
comes with living with
Yeah.
someone and there's no pet sitter anymore. I mean, it just changes.
Yeah.
And there's no trust. You just have to know, but
Yeah.
don't feel, you know what I'm saying?
No, I mean, that would, I've been able to save with my second job. All that's gone into savings. So,
Cool. Good for
so
you.
I'm in a better point.
Good for you. I'm so happy to hear that.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. She's working her buns off here, you guys.
Yeah, I'm working
so
10 hours.
If you guys work 2 jobs. If you're trying to do something, you get out there. Because if women like this can do that, which like me, I've had 2 or 3 jobs my entire life. So when you want something, you will go get it. I promise you.
Yeah, yeah. So I need to get out of my apartment. You know, I've been trying to get out of them for a while. We went through about a month ago with 6 days with no air conditioner, and I live on the 3rd floor.
What?
I had to go by, and him.
And an apartment complex?
Yeah, with
Wow.
major construction
They
going
have
on.
a lot of income coming in, man.
Yeah.
And they can't, this is too hot for that.
Major construction. I'm not so worried about myself as I am about him, you know. So I ended up
Yeah.
having to go spend $200 and buy a window unit for him, and I missed a day of work, which you know on a Saturday for me is a lot of.
You know
tips.
you can always call me, right?
Yeah. it
Girl,
just-
you never call me.
It was.
You could have been like, hey, Didi, can I drop him off for the day? You know what I mean?
Yeah, it
Or,
was
can you
short
keep
notice.
him for a week? And
It was short notice, and I thought they were going to come and give me a window unit, and I just I need to get out of that place.
yeah,
He
for
needs
sure.
a yard where he can run around. But anyway, back to the dog.
Yeah, if you need a transition place too, you can book it through the Airbnb, and then that's just a temporary.
Okay.
That's a good thought too.
Yeah.
So you know, in the meantime, but just some options.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, it's been great.
Yeah.
We've been booked back to back.
What is it? Just people in town or what?
No, so the last 4 travelers within the last month have been out-of-state travelers. The one gentleman who just stayed with us for over 12 days
Oh wow.
was out here for job interviews. So
Okay.
as
Yeah,
far as I
there's
know,
a-
you never know the truth, okay?
There's a lot of people moving out here. There's
There is a lot of
companies.
people moving out here. I'm sorry, you guys didn't even see what was going on. So you want to say hi, Mom, real fast?
Hi.
Hi, Domino's mom. Okay, so yeah,
So I think like I'm at the point now where I just don't think he's gonna let her, and so I haven't had her come, and it's been a few months. I did text her a couple weeks
scary
ago.
though. Once you got someone saying, whoop, whoop, you know.
She's walked him for 2 years.
Yeah, and something's up then.
Yeah.
Girl.
Yeah, so I know she's had some. I asked her if she wanted to come by and try again a couple weeks ago, and her husband's got some issues going on, and she had family in town, so she was like, no, not right now, but you know, I like her a lot, so I'm gonna keep in touch with her even
Right.
if she's not walking
Right,
him.
right.
Um,
That's not just a bummer. Sorry to hear that.
yeah, I mean he's doing okay. I hate to keep him there so long, and now with a second
Yep.
job too by himself.
Are you sure you don't want to just opt to maybe get a muzzle for her? I wonder if she would just throw the muzzle on for a second, get the harness on.
Well, she can't even lift his legs to get the harness on at this point.
What do you mean she can't lift his legs?
I lift his legs and put his harness on like a bra.
Okay.
So I put it and snap it. I put him up on a stool, so he's up at
Does
my
she put
height.
him on a stool?
She said she was doing it for a while, but then like even when she went to put him on the stool, he got that kind of
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I think the fear was like kind of taking over with her, and she was getting nervous, and he sensed it.
Right, but also the second side of that is when a dog is trying to bite you and you're trying to put a harness on. Like I told you, when clients bring that in, I'm like, hey man, I can't do the harness anymore.
Yeah.
Or you bring him in, you hold him, put him on my table, and then when he goes home, I bring him down, put him in the cage, and I'll have you come out and help me put the harness on.
Yeah.
If there's some like, you can't put a harness on an attacking dog. It's
Yeah.
just too much. But if it's your pet, you can, you know.
Yeah.
So I can understand that, like, that factor of like, oh my goodness, I can't even get close to him, let alone put a harness on
Well,
him.
she can pick him up, play with him, put him in her lap, everything.
He'll
Like,
do that.
Yeah, everything. It's just the harness part, and that's what makes me think that it was something to do with
The way she was clicking and all that,
either
right?
his hair was getting caught or he walked with it upside down several times and it was
What do you guys
uncomfortable.
think, you guys? He looks great, huh? Yeah, man. Okay, we're gonna come over here and actually put the harness on this table since that table is kind of hairy.
Oh, we gotta try the new one on him. Oh, you got
Yes.
it already.
Do I? You put it over there?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, right there. Oh, we got a brown harness.
I think I like that one just because of the Velcro.
You like the Velcro?
Yeah.
So easy? Is
Yeah.
that why?
Yeah. I mean, I don't have a problem putting a harness on him. And if and when I move, he'll be in a backyard, so I won't have to really worry about that.
So these are my favorite harnesses for choke-free situations. Second favorite, I should say. I have another one now, but if you have a dog that's coughing or something like that,
Yeah.
so you want to just push all the hair down, okay?
Yeah.
All you have to do is that.
And
Push
then-
all the
then
hair
snap.
here, and then move everything, and then snap without any hair. Double check. It's so simple.
Yeah. See, even
So-
with the other one, I can do it without getting his hair snapped.
This is
but
perfect. Do you want this color?
I don't want that color.
Darn. They don't make them like this anymore, by the way. So
Actually, that
before
does
you
kinda look
before
good
you
on
change your mind, if you want the other one, okay. So this one, by the way, you guys remember I told you I really pay attention. I really pay attention on Made in USA. So you can't always. I promise you cannot get Made in USA anymore as much as we used to before. This is Made in the USA, and go grab one of those colorful ones. So the company, they didn't tell us either. You just you're ordering, and then I received the orders, which they're still one of the best choke-free situations, but you will see now, there is a little bit of quality difference, and they're no longer made in the USA. And I think that has to happen to big companies that want to grow, because Americans, if you guys are listening, we need to support Americans, okay? And the reason why I say that is because no, it's this brand. It's this
I
brand.
think that might be the only large.
But no, you're pulling a whole different harness, David. The colorful harness that looks just like this. You'll see it looks different, and it's like now they put a fabric inside there.
Mm-hmm.
See, feel here, feel this one, and close your eyes, really feel it, feel the soft in that, feel everything about it. The clamp, that clamp hook changed as well. So feel that, and now close your eyes, but feel this one.
Oh, yeah, I can tell.
So I have her closing her eyes. I know that sounds funny, but if you just really feel the fabric, the thickness, and then you feel this one, it got a lot thinner, more like crusty.
Yeah, just not as soft.
Yeah, and so this is what you'll get if we do order the size. It's fine,
Okay.
but it won't be like this anymore. It's this one's a little thicker, and I feel like the quality is better.
Yeah, I think this is the one that I had before. It's just too...
And this is a medium, so compare that to your medium. Like, feel how thin it is now.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's still a choke free though. Okay, I still carry that for collapsed trachea victims, collapsed trachea issues, throat issues, coughing, stuff like that. You don't want it around their throat at all, so support us if you want one. But now I'm selling her one of my last Made in the USA's if she takes this one. I just didn't want her to get it and then go, oh, it's not exactly the same, because it won't be.
Yeah.
That's just our last
You think
large.
the large is good though?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Definitely.
Just when
feels
he gets
great.
that hairy.
It just clicks real
and I
nice.
let him go too long because I've been working a ton.
Feels
but
great, because he's not a puller either. He's not like, I'm out of here. I mean, he listens to you really well. So
Only when there's cats.
really,
He likes to chase cats.
he likes to chase cats. Oh,
Yeah.
that's different.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna take him out of here. And we've got this one here.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna take the
I'm
brown.
actually
one.
gonna do this. You want to? Oh, I'm sorry. What?
Yeah, I think I'll take the brown. one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Awesome. Great. Thank you.
There is one that I like, so later on I might have you order
Okay.
it.
Give me an idea, so if I put an order in, I know which one to get.
Okay.
Tell David to write it down for
Okay.
me. And I'm gonna take off this tag
So
and
keep
everything.
pink because I'm a boy.
Shoot, they're colorblind.
I'm a boy.
Oh my gosh, I have my girls wearing all different colors. I'm like, you guys don't even know what you're wearing. I want to enjoy looking at you, okay? So I'll give you that back. Don't forget to exchange your
Yeah.
rabies tag. I'm going to let him cash you out
Okay.
because I got to get that one done.
Okay.
And thanks for watching, you guys. Appreciate you. And are you always happy when you come in?
Yes, every time.
Oh, thanks. It's like on the spot, right? Does he look